Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the month of December 2020. This month, we are just going to jump right in here and see what exciting news we have for you or anything good. It looks actually pretty good, minus that Five of Cups, but we'll see what that's about. But you do have the Two of Wands, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, quick success or some sort of victory in your life. So I like to see that. You are showing up as the Queen of Wands in the center card as well, which is like a very bold, assertive position for you to be in. But let's see what we have for you here, Cancer, and let's see. You have the your overall energy for the month is this To Be Fair card. So it is like the Justice card. It could represent justice. It could also just represent kind of like balance coming in for you at this time. I do feel for like some of you, this could be an apology coming in. Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups could be someone coming in to apologize. I don't know. I feel like that if someone's coming in to apologize, though, I feel like this person caused like a tower moment in your life, or just like a major falling out. So this to me would say you're like really focusing probably on new love here. You start off with the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a card of taking control, taking the lead on something, and it can represent leaving a comfort zone. I feel really that this whole first row here, and also this last row, is saying that you could be making the decision to cut someone like toxic out of your life. So for some of you, you could just be removing someone from your life who you just see as either toxic or just not right for you. For others, this could be a move, by the way. Your first row here, you have the Knight of Wands, the Tower, and the Ace of Swords. For some of you, you could just be moving with this energy. For others, like I said, I feel like a person probably caused a tower moment in your life. This does not have to be in love, by the way, Cancer. This could have been in work or in business or a friend, something like that. But I feel like someone caused a tower moment. I feel like you are receiving like a victory over this situation with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a really good card of a victory, some sort of success or a win. But I do feel like it was like a surprise, like whatever this person did to you here. I feel like you weren't expecting it. I feel like you probably weren't realizing what was happening or didn't see it coming. So it definitely could be a tower moment, but I feel like there is a victory coming in for you. And also the Ace of Swords is another card of balance. So it's almost like things are returning to balance in your life. There are these 6 golden yods on the card, and those 6 yods represent things coming into balance. So I feel like something is balancing out here. Next, you have the Eight of Wands here. So quick success coming in for you. Definitely, I do feel communication because of this row here, like I said. But what I really like about this reading is that you are showing up as the Queen of Wands in the middle here. I do feel like for some of you, this could be a person, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I feel like this is you, like being very bold, being very assertive, and kind of standing up for yourself. Even like if I take this diagonal here, could be an apology coming in, but it's like you're standing up for yourself with that Queen of Wands. And I feel like the Page of Cups is just the apology. If we go this way, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and this Ten of Cups here, it's like fortune after difficulty. It's like someone ran away going this way with the Knight of Wands. And I feel like you're just sitting here in your power, and that's going to lead to happiness with that Ten of Cups. So, like I said, overall, very positive. That can also be another card of movement, by the way, the Eight of Wands. You have the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, in the Fool here. I feel like this is you just focusing on a new beginning. The Queen of Wands she's holding a sunflower, and the sunflowers represent the sun. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are just focusing on your own happiness at this time, or that's what you should be doing. So I feel for some of you, you are being very bold, very assertive. This Fool, I feel like, is a new beginning coming into your life, but I feel like there's a need to take action with the High Priestess. High Priestess represents potential, but to me, the High Priestess basically says the sky is the limit. You have unlimited potential. There are a lot of great things that you could accomplish at this time, including love. But potential basically means nothing. It just means that you have to take action. You have to be the one to grab onto this potential. And so I feel like you need to almost take the leap off the cliff with this Fool card. Fool is a card of like needing to get started. It does say you are ready for a journey, and I do feel like something is kind of like nagging at you. There's this dog down here, Cancer, and the dog just kind of represents something that is trying to get your attention. But it could be like maybe you want love, for example, but maybe you also don't at the same time. What I'm noticing is it's like you have this black cat here and then you have this dog, you know? So it's like cats and dogs. We say cats and dogs. So I feel like something is kind of like cats and dogs in your life. I feel like part of you wants something and then the other part of you doesn't. So this could be love. So maybe like part of you wants it, but part of you doesn't. For others, again, I feel like you could be maybe walking away from a person where it was like cats and dogs. Maybe you were like fighting all the time or something like that. It's definitely popping into my head. But for the most part, I feel like this is saying something is like kind of pulling you towards a new beginning here. Something is trying to get your attention. You have this Five of Cups here, which can represent like sadness, regrets, depression, you know, all those other things as well. But what I feel here is that you have the Page of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. I feel like the sadness would be you letting go of a person here. For some of you, I feel you don't want to maybe let go of this person, or maybe it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, it's the right thing to do, but you also kind of like don't want to do it at the same time. So I feel for some of you, that's what's popping into my head. I just feel like for some of you, it's like you kind of know you need to let someone go, but you also, maybe you're just not ready at this time. I would say there's no rush. Take your time in letting this person go if you need to, but I do feel there could be a new love offer coming in. You have the Page of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups, which is like fortune after difficulty. This to me would also represent dating as well with the Ten of Cups. The Six of Pentacles to me just says, like, I feel a lot of balance here. You have the To Be Fair card, which has a balance, and then you have the Ace of Swords balance, and you have this balance he's holding right here. So for some of you, it's like maybe you kind of want new love, but you're kind of not ready for it. I feel like this is just saying, you know, maybe you can just go out on dates. Maybe, you know, I feel like it's kind of saying, like, invest what you can into a situation if you want to. The thing with the Page of Cups is that it can represent an opportunity that you could be missing out on. You know, the Page of Cups has this fish in his cup, and it could represent something slipping away. So I feel like you need to make sure that something doesn't slip away from your life, or something doesn't escape your life with this energy. So I feel like you need to make sure that that doesn't happen. For others, I feel like this could be saying that there is good news coming in for you, so I like that. But for others, like I said, I feel like it could be new love after a heartbreak, and I feel like this is saying maybe you could open up to it a little bit so it doesn't kind of slip away from your life. I feel like something about a temporary situation as well. We're going to clarify this in just a second here, but this could be one of those things where it's like a temporary job or a temporary position that becomes available. And I feel if you are looking for a job, there could be like something temporary. And I would say take it. If you're asking that question, like, should you take a position? I would say yes with this energy. Between the Knight of Wands and the High Priestess, you have the Two of Pentacles here. You have definitely a choice to make. Again, I feel like you're going back and forth. Like I said, I feel like it's just talking about this cats and dogs thing, where it's like maybe you know that you kind of need to walk away from a person, but you're not quite sure if you should. Between the Tower and the Queen of Wands, you have the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like someone cut you out here, or someone has gone very cold or silent or very quiet in a lot of ways with that Emperor card. I'm getting the word greed as well popping into my head. So I feel for some of you, you could be dealing with someone who's like very greedy, or maybe they're just very greedy with their time, or it's like all about them in a lot of ways. I feel that they kind of like put themselves first in the wrong way, is what I'd say here. I feel like everybody should put themselves first in relationships, but you should find a relationship where it's balanced, where both people are putting themselves first in a good way, meaning, you know, looking out for their health, taking care of themselves, you know, all those other things. That leads to balanced giving. I feel like this person, there was no balance. I feel like they were just greedy, is the word I'm getting. Between the Two of Swords and the Fool, yeah, Two of Swords here. So having a choice to make, like I said, I would pick the new path, plain and simple. Two of Swords says you need to move on to new lands. She has these new lands behind her, but she's not even looking at these new lands. She's staying stuck where she is. And you have the Fool here, which is like saying some new lands or something new will probably lead to a lot of abundance, success, happiness. Between the High Priestess and the Page of Cups, you have the Seven of Swords. You know, a lot of fear. Like, I feel like you need to trust your intuition. Maybe you've learned to trust your intuition in relationships as well. With that Seven of Swords, like, maybe there are certain things that people from the past have done where it's like now intuitively you know that it represents like lying, cheating, stealing, or, you know, something challenging with that Seven of Swords. For others, the Seven of Swords can also represent like not opening up to other people. It is a card of the lone wolf, and it could say that it is time for you to open up to someone new. Between the Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, you have the Fool. So again, twice. So definitely a passionate new beginning for you here. I feel like this is just saying, like, take your time, you know? Like I was saying earlier, that Queen of Wands, very bold, assertive energy. She's very sure of herself, and it represents wholehearted energy as well. She doesn't just like dip her toes into the water. She takes a full-on leap into whatever it is that she's starting. She would take a running leap off of this cliff with the Fool card. So I feel like there's a need for you to kind of like make a full commitment here to something new. Between the Fool and the Ten of Cups, you have the Tower. Again, definitely could be a surprise coming in for you here. For some of you. For others, I do feel like it is saying pay attention to the warning signs for sure. So in like a love situation, I feel like you need to pay attention to the warning signs. But the good news is that you have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty. So even if you had a Tower moment, this is your present position, by the way, here, Cancer. Even if you had a Tower moment, this would represent success. In your top row here, you have the Strength card. So I feel like some of you just need to be strong at this time and patient. The Strength card to me, also going this way here, is a display of strength. You have the Two of Swords, the Fool, to the Strength card in this first diagonal here. To me, that would represent you doing something that kind of like people don't expect you to do. Like maybe you do decide to cut someone out. Maybe someone who is greedy thinks they have all this control over you, and you're saying, no, I'm walking away. And maybe they don't believe it. The Strength card is a display of strength. Who in the right mind would put their hands in a lion's mouth? Nobody is the answer. So for the most part. So what I would say here is I feel like you could be surprising a person by making a decision to walk away towards like something else. Middle row here, you have the Ace of Swords, a victory coming in for you. So I feel like there is a quick success. Ace of Swords twice. This is like Pisces reading that I did like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, something like that. You have a ton of repeating cards here, which is just like confirmation from the universe. It's basically the universe saying, no, I meant what I said in the first place. The Fool twice, the Ace of Swords twice here. What was the other one? The Tower twice. Definitely a victory. Bottom row here, the Wheel of Fortune, definitely a change in your circumstances and probably a lot of luck coming in for you here, Cancer. So I do feel like a change in your luck. I just want to, let's clarify with an extra row here, and also because I'm nosy, and see what's coming in. You have the Hierophant here, the Star, some sort of wish coming in for you, and the Six of Cups, happiness coming in. So yeah, this is really good. I would say if you're dealing with a Pisces, by the way, you might want to watch the Pisces reading. There's like a lot of similarities here for you. Yeah, you have this Milk and Honey card, which is just like nicer things in your life coming in for you here. But you have the Hierophant, the Star, and the Six of Cups. This is like a wish or wish fulfillment coming in for you. So love it. But let's clarify this. You have the Four of Pentacles with the Hierophant. With the Star, you have the King of Wands. And with the Six of Cups, you have the Five of Swords. For some of you, like I said, I definitely feel like this could be someone trying to return from the past. I would be careful because I feel like for the most part, the Five of Swords would say you're cutting this person out. The Star is just saying that you're probably like taking time to heal or taking time for yourself. And I feel like you are very focused on attracting a King of Wands. Look, you have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. It's almost like you're more focused on attracting the right person. I do feel like saying that cutting someone out from the past, it like, you know, is going to lead to your like true person or, you know, your divine counterpart, whatever you want to call it. You have the Queen and King of Wands. It's like that; those are divine counterparts, and it doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to either. You know, this is just the energies that they're showing up as. But I feel like this could lead to a true commitment, or like a very deep commitment at the very least, if you are cutting out this past person. I do feel like there is a need to kind of like cut this person out. You have the Fool twice. You know, the Fool twice is kind of like saying that maybe you're uncertain of this new journey, or maybe you're not sure if you should cut someone out from the past. But I feel like this is saying do it because obviously it's going to lead to a lot of fulfillment and happiness for you here. Definitely a lot of luck in this reading as well. So I really like to see that. But this looks really, really nice, Cancer. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you. So thank you for watching, Cancer. Really appreciate it, and definitely enjoy your December.